Welcome to the Big E Outdoor Radio Show with your hosts, Big E and Brandon of Big E TV. Found nationally on your favorite outdoor television channels. Big E Outdoor Radio challenges all the hot topics in the outdoors, from racing to hunting and even grilling in the backyard. Our mission is to educate on the facts of the impact of the outdoors on all our lives and encourage good stewardship and good fellowship among our ranks. Follow Big E Outdoors on Facebook at Big E Outdoors and Big E Outdoor Radio. Send us feedback and get in on conversations with us. Fasten your seatbelts, because this ain't your daddy's morning show. We'll be right back with Big E and Brandon in the morning on Big E Outdoor Radio. Check out Hr1 Hydrographics in a Cedar Creek Mall. Put a custom finish on anything you want. Choose from over 1,000 different patterns and colors, including camos, wood grains, carbon fibers, and custom prints like flames, skull patterns, and flag scenes. They can customize your Harley parts, baseball helmets and hard hats, guns and gun stocks, fishing poles, deer skulls, coat racks, you name it. Pretty much anything you can paint, they can put a custom pattern on for you. Hr1 Hydrographics in the Cedar Creek Mall.
Hey, oops, we're not on. All right, good morning there. Wasn't sure you could hear me. So we're kind of running solo this morning here. Brandon is running a little bit late. He's actually we got a client actually, and we were out doing a little bit of elk hunting yesterday up at the Wilderness Preserve up in Phelps, Wisconsin, and we were out doing some hunting all the way until dark. So. We got back here a little bit after midnight last night, back into Wausau. So I think you'll be joining us here a little bit later on this morning. So we'll probably just kind of try to wing the show. I was listening to the earlier show that we had on here, the Outdoors Radio, and listening to a segment that they had on, and it was about I caught the middle of the segment, and at first it was just called Operation Migration. They were talking about taking things back and forth to the south and then maybe bringing them back. And I wasn't sure, it obviously was about birds, but when I first heard it, I thought maybe they were talking about taking homeless people down to the south for the winter and then bringing them back up here in the summer.
Operation Migration, isn't that with the Crane Foundation?
Yeah, it is. That's what it really comes out to be. But, when I first heard it, I didn't hear that it was the Crane Foundation. I turned on the radio and I heard him talking about migration, and I heard Dan Small saying that they were.
Wouldn't you like to fly an ultralight all the way from central Wisconsin to Florida?
When I heard the ultralight thing, then I realized that they were actually talking about birds. But at first, he said something about taking people to the south or something to the south, and then he said, "Do you escort them back as well?" And she said we take them down there for the warmer weather and everything, and I'm thinking, geez, are they actually migrating this homeless people down there and then bringing them back? And I thought, what does that have to do with the outdoors? But then I realized what it was. By the way, Brandon made it in this morning here. So it's nice of you to join us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you get a ticket on the way in or what?
No, I didn't speed.
Oh, I know. So you're a very law-abiding fellow.
Yeah.
So
Billy didn't make it this morning.
Billy didn't. Is he sleeping in, our hunter? That's all right. So he's on vacation. He should be. So you heard us talking about this Operation Migration. I was listening to it on the show before us.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Fly Away Home?
Yeah, but see, when I caught it, I wasn't sure what it was about.
Yeah.
So then I was listening to it, and this gal was talking about, we first have to introduce the plane to the birds, and we make the birds think that the airplane is mom. So I was like, how I am in the morning, Well, heck, you know how I am most of the day.
Unmedicated?
So I'm listening, and I'm thinking, okay, they're teaching these birds that this plane is mom. and they're getting used to it, and they're like, oh yeah, the plane flies up, and then of course the lady was so, she was so sincere about it. Oh, they can't fly at first, so the plane flies away, and then
Just think about it. That is the perfect Trojan horse.
yeah, it is.
I mean, that's any hunter's dream. We should make this big deer that's actually ran by some kind of a UTV underneath it. And
Yeah.
we can get all the deer to think that that's mom.
Right, and they just follow us everywhere.
Yeah, come on in. We're safe.
Come on, follow mommy.
Yeah.
They do. That's probably that's probably why they get hit by cars on the highway.
Well, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, mommy.
Yeah.
That wasn't mommy. So anyhow, I'm thinking, okay, they think the airplane is mom. Could that be why they fly into 747s? Oh, look, it's mom. Haven't seen you in a while, mom. I'm just going there. Hey,
I don't think he took it, or it takes a long time to take effect.
so then,
I didn't know.
and then
geese
she said,
flew
of course,
into
we
747.
have some casualties. We lose some to power lines. Poor birds. Some to poachers. Who would want to eat a crane? There's no way that would taste good. What the heck would you shoot a crane for anyway?
Can you imagine this guy sitting out in the brush? Man, I saw this flock of cranes.
Oh, hey.
That one was huge and goofy looking.
I saw a flock of doves come by. Them things was huge. It was like condors. 'Cause I shot me one. Look at the size of this dove I got, Ma. It was sitting on the wire. tried to land on them deer high lines, and it baked itself. I got dove bacon. Roll with
That's
it. I got
yeah.
me
Just roll with it. Okay.
I got me some dove bacon.
It's too early for this.
got a dove that you didn't have to shoot.
Yeah. And it was chasing it. They were so big they was chasing an airplane. They were chasing a Cessna.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
How come every time we get to
What?
talking about crazy redneck things that may or may not happen, how come we automatically develop a southern drawl?
Because
What
the
is that?
craziest rednecks we know are from the South.
Yeah.
Not really. I don't know why that is.
I
Well,
thought, I thought the redneck was
Developed
in Wisconsin. Yeah.
Could have been. I don't know. I'm lost for words.
Lost. I've been
Hey,
lost
but
for a while.
the thing is all of the famous Southern slangs or famous Southern sayings have a Southern drawl to them. I mean, it just doesn't sound the same. Hey, you guys, watch this. It's like, hey, y'all, watch this. Can't say the rest because it's one of them 7 deadly words. We can't say them.
It's number one.
Yeah. So we were hunting last night, but we didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Today you're going after a deer.
Going after deer. Yeah.
If you can get him out of bed. What happened? Did he decide last night he wasn't going, or did he just decide this morning he wasn't getting up? What was it?
He decided last night. I told him what time I was leaving,
Yeah.
and he said, "Oh man, I don't know. It's pretty early."
Uh-huh.
I said, "No problem, buddy." Yeah. I explained to him that we're all cramming in this little room here, so he.
Oh, it cooled off nice last night. I noticed. We were up in Phelps, north of Eagle River, which the colors up there are actually turning.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. If anybody's in the world, I don't care where you're at, for a beautiful country, northern Wisconsin. If you're from South Africa or South Arkansas, it's kind of the same actually.
What?
Or South
Did you just say
Carolina.
South Africa and South Arkansas?
Yeah,
Or
South
kind of-
Carolina, South Dakota. What else we got for Souths? Or Southern Alaska. It doesn't matter where you're from. It's the beautiful time of year in northern Wisconsin. So you should come see it. Don't look at me like that.
You are a Fruit Loop, man.
Mm.
But the colors are pretty up there. That's for
No.
sure. Yeah, we kicked the brush and you had one elk come out in front of you guys when you guys went back in there.
Yeah, a big one.
And,
It's a big one. He's a big one there. He's not running out in front of us here.
Then you had, a few whitetails that you seen throughout the night?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did. I had my 5-year-old grandson with me there, and he got to do his first little walk and stalk with us. He thought he was a big hunter. Whitetail run across, and he got to do a little commentary, and then I let him do some filming. And he actually got a kick out of that. He was pretty good. How are we doing there? What's our time? But he was pretty cranked.
Oh, yeah. I believe it.
His adrenaline took over, and he couldn't. It was fun watching him. Every time he seen a whitetail, he was like, "Oh, whitetail!
Yeah.
We gotta go! We gotta go! Yeah, we gotta go! I swear they're right up in front of us. We gotta go!" So yeah, it was pretty cool. I didn't know if he was actually going to sit quiet, but he said he would, and he did. He was really quiet. He whispered, and
Yeah.
so
He was wore out when we got back to Uncle's house last night.
oh yeah,
Oh, he was wore out. He passed out so fast.
yep, good.
I'm glad all them Skittles and bug juice wore off quick enough for him to go to
Papa
sleep.
likes
Yeah.
to pump him full of sugar when he's out there. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what do you want to eat? We got Skittles, bug juice, and Cheetos.
Yeah. His mom asked him what he ate for dinner. And I said, "Oh yeah." I said he had chicken from Culver's. And
To wash down the Skittles, bug juice, and Skittles.
he looks over. The only words that he really said before going to bed, he goes, "Yeah, Skittles and bug juice." I'm like, "No, you had chicken." He's like, "Yeah, that's right, Mom. We had Skittles and chicken."
Oh boy, yeah. We wrap it up here quick, and we'll take a break. No?
Yeah.
1
We
minute?
got a minute left. I'm sure we can get into trouble yet.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's the thing about being a papa, you know?
Hey, by the way, happy anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Cheryl, if you're listening, happy anniversary. Yeah.
Oh, she's up.
Yeah, just in case Dad forgot. I
Oh.
didn't. Yeah.
It was the sound of that Greyhound that just ran me over. That was a big bus. Anybody get the license plate on that bus that just ran me over? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. 1 year. One long year. Year's a long time. For some people. That's 365 and a half days. We'll take a break. Be right back.
We'll let her stew on that.
Hey, it's Mike with Auto Trim and Sign here in Wausau. You already know we do the fun stuff on vehicles. We can also help your business, whether it's simple lettering, company decals, or even a vehicle wrap. Auto Trim and Sign can design and install graphics perfect for your business. Your car, truck, trailer, big rig, or your company's entire fleet will be in good hands. Check out our website, autotrimofwausau.com, or call us at 715-842-9114.
When you're cruising down the road and watching wheels go straight, call B.I.B. Auto Body night or day.
Whether you had a run-in with a deer or something a little bigger, BRB Auto Body can make your car look like it just rolled off the assembly line. BRB Auto Body specializes in complete body and paint repair, fiberglass repair, and custom painting. At BRB Auto Body, you'll receive a complimentary loaner car while yours is being repaired. Plus, you can have pictures of your vehicle's progress emailed to you on a daily basis. BRB Auto Body also offers 24-hour towing and roadside assistance at 359-9792. The next time you need auto body repair, choose BRB Auto Body, located just 1/2 mile past the Cedar Creek Mall on Highway XX in Rothschild, and online at brbautobodyinc.com.
Expect a quality job from B.I.B. Auto Body. B.I.B. Auto Body. B.I.B.
Grilling season never ends at Dickey's Barbecue Pit in Wausau. Meats are seasoned and slow smoked in hickory wood burning pits on site daily. Buy it as a meal or buy it by the pound. Takeout's available. Drive-through, dine in, or even get Dickey's to cater your next big event. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, located at 2111 Stewart Avenue across from Furniture and Appliance Mart. You can smell the hickory smoke goodness already.
Oh, yeah, that just felt good, didn't it? That music?
The dancing?
The dancing and the music, yes. It's too bad people can't see what we do in here.
No, I'm glad they can't see what we do.
I agree.
We need to put cameras in the studio.
Well,
That's been coming. It's coming.
So much for coming in without pants on.
Well, I like coming in without pants on. That's a good thing. Well, they can't see below the desk anyway.
This isn't television.
It's a good thing, too. Somehow this microphone arm is adjusted differently this morning. I feel much more comfortable.
You know, there's a reason that people tell you have a good face for radio.
I know. That's getting old anyway. We got to come up with something new.
The face
Yeah.
or the saying?
You can get a facelift, you know. They got plastic surgeons out there. I'm just trying to figure out who I want to look like.
Well, let me know, Joan, and then we'll go from there.
Well, you could look like Bruce Jenner. That's not taken anymore.
Ooh, yeah. Hey, that's right. Yeah, I think I'll be Bruce Jenner. That one's open. That's open. That's available. Yeah. Wonder if he was, getting much. Well, he was Bruce. Maybe that's why he changed.
You do know that your wife is listening.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's my anniversary, too. Happy anniversary, baby. I think it's blowing. All right, well, yeah. Speaking of my wife, hey, what was that you just found on the computer over there? Is a annual
2015 Anobia Bigfoot Festival and Conference, October 2nd through the 4th at Christ's 40 Acres in Anobia, Oklahoma.
There you go. There's an actual Bigfoot conference. I wonder if our buddy Steve from the Good Outdoors found that from down. I mean, they actually are having a conference. These people that actually
they all get together and they work on their Bigfoot yell.
All them lunatics in the world are getting together and having a conference about Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's a 40-acre conference. That's
40 acres. That's got to be almost like Woodstock. They got to all be there smoking the pipes and saying, "Yep, I saw Bigfoot running through the woods."
It's getting squatchy out here.
Yeah,
Oh.
they'll all be out there. Can you imagine some guy running through there? That's what we need to do is somebody needs to get a good Bigfoot costume and go running through there, and them guys, they about all have heart attacks and fall over dead out there.
No, one of them.
Maybe
I knew he existed.
then as that
I think Jack Lynx would.
as
make
that
a
person
killer.
runs through, they should just to make turn the tables. Just start dropping packages of prepared beef jerky.
Yeah.
As a trail.
That's what I see. Yeah.
That'll really mess with them.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Jack Lynx would probably make a killing out there. They would make a killing. Mm-hmm. It's funny because the guy that we got that's hunting with us didn't even know Jack Lynx was from Wisconsin.
Oh, anybody know that?
No, he didn't. He didn't even know. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is a beautiful stand we're sitting in. This kind of reminds me of a Jack Lynx commercial." I'm like, "Duh."
Yeah, what town is that?
He is listening, by the way.
Is he?
Minong.
Yeah.
I knew it was somewhere up Highway 53.
Yep.
Yeah.
Minong.
Yep. So I wonder if Brandon, if your mother-in-law is going to be down there at that conference.
It's funny because everything that automatically wanted to come out of my mouth just then, I can't say on the radio.
Maybe yours and mine. Maybe all, and maybe
One of these
Grandma
days,
Marge,
she's going to see you again, and she's going to kick you where it counts because they've probably been listening.
Yeah, there's all the mother-in-laws that would be down there.
Brandon.
Wait a minute. Is that a Bigfoot conference for people who are looking for? Is that a conference for all the Bigfoots?
Looking for.
You sure? Did it actually say that? It just said it was a Bigfoot conference. It could actually be a conference for all the Bigfoots. So we may want to steer clear of there, because if there's 40 acres full of a bunch of Bigfoots, that might not be a good place to go.
I think that needs to be updated. It says it's just 1 month away.
Yeah, that could be a bit. That could be more serious than one thinks.
Hey, by the way,
And I didn't know Bigfoot actually had capability of typing and putting a post on the computer. They're actually quite more technologically advanced than we thought, if that's what that is.
we need to get them on our side.
It's not a joke then. Actually, probably what happened is they actually attacked some guy in the woods and took his smartphone, figured that out, and now they got their hairy little paws on our technology. Bigfoot little hands. I joke about this. One day one of them's going to grab me in the woods. Did I ever tell you about the time that the bear grabbed me in the woods from behind? I better not tell that on the radio. Well, no.
Oh, boy.
I don't know what was in that tea I had this morning.
Well, you're still drinking it. It's only going to get worse.
Well, you're kind of quiet over there this morning, Tim. What, are we shocking you? It's deer season. You know anybody that's got any deer? Last week we tried to get some guys to call in and tell us that they got a deer. Must be a very sad season out there.
A friend of mine down in Portage area.
Portage. You have a friend down in Portage?
I got a few of them, yeah.
Really? Did he get a deer?
He got a Whopper.
A what? What did he?
What do you do? Go to
Was it-
Burger
I
King?
was gonna say, was he at Burger King?
Okay. He got a pretty big buck.
I'm gonna get a Whopper today too and put it on Facebook. Oh, I was on today. Got a Whopper with cheese.
Is that the kicker?
Yeah,
The cheese?
the cheese.
No, it has to be. It's Wisconsin. Must be extra.
Oh yeah. We have all the cheese. We always take all of our hunters that come here to Wisconsin and we take them someplace and get them cheese curds. Because most people don't. They're like, what are these? These are baby cheeses. And when two cheeses get together, they make cheese curds and then they grow up to become cheese. Almost. They're cheese eggs.
Wow. I
That just reminded me of
the curd just went out the door.
This reminded me of my grandson's squirrel eggs. Remember when I told you?
Oh, man. Oh, man, yeah.
He was out in the yard. Picked up one of the dry dog logs out there. Said, look, Papa, a squirrel egg. I said, kid. Are you going to show me this picture of this guy's deer or what?
Yeah, I'm looking
Which
for
buddy
it.
of this was yours?
Mike Getz.
Who?
Mike Getz.
Gets what?
Gets big bucks.
Mike gets. What's his last name?
Getz.
Gets what?
That.
Holy smoke. That's his girlfriend?
What?
I guess Mike does gets.
Anyways, let's find this picture of this buck. I'll have to try and search it some other way here quick.
He didn't put a picture of his buck on his Facebook, but he's got a picture of his girlfriend on there. Oh, he's a smart guy.
Well,
That's it.
You have not been accused of that, you realize.
Me? No, I have pictures of dead animals all over, and I don't have any pictures of my wife on there. I get plenty of accusations for that, though. Trust me. Yeah.
I can't find it no more.
What a bummer. Be nice if we could stretch out our expeditions. At least one of us still has one there.
Yeah. I got invited.
I
to
wonder
go
if
out
Blake
this week.
Davis is listening this morning. I don't know if he gets up that early. He's out from South Dakota. I wonder how they. Can you remember how do they talk in South Dakota? I can't remember that accent.
It's just about like this.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I got a dumb question for someone who does not hunt.
There's no
What
such
was all
thing.
what was all the noise I was hearing this morning at around while I was getting ready? Sounded like a lot of gunshots, like at 6:30.
That's a dumb question.
You live in Wausau East?
Yeah, that's
West.
It's probably a gang shooting. It's no big deal.
No,
Yeah, probably.
I was gonna say
ducks,
is
ducks and
duck
geese.
season open?
Yeah,
Yeah,
ducks and geese.
I think it's waterfowl ducks.
Speaking of which, I could have had my share of geese yesterday.
Really, where were you on the golf course?
No, up at the
When did geese start using our golf courses like that?
when
I
they
hate
started putting in water.
you go there to putt, and you got goose.
Doo-doo?
Yeah, that's almost
Droppings?
Goose number 1.
goose.
Well, really, it's goose
slime.
number 2.
It's goose number 2. How come that's number 1 on our list, but it's actually number 2? We have to have them rearrange the list.
I don't think there's an actual order. I think you can make the order however you choose.
Okay, we have to change the list. So anyway, we had goose.
Also, the number doesn't actually go with
correspond
the
with
severity of it. They're just all bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We're gonna rearrange it. So goose number 2 on the list.
Well,
Yeah, because otherwise the list was number 1 was number 2 and number 2 was number 1.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want that. We got to change that around.
All right. So
Yeah.
it's goose number 2 now.
It's goose number 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And your ball does not travel well across goose number 2. It kind of bounces a little. Your ball will bounce on the green anyway if you're golfing with me. I can tell you that. I'll tell you a story about that. You don't want to turn your back on me when you're golfing. We went golfing with a guy.
He doesn't golf fair. He'll golf to win.
That's right.
It's bad. He will run your ball over with the cart. He will stomp it into the ground.
Yeah. When you're not looking, I'll just put a little bit of pressure on it on
Yeah.
the on the
He'll
green.
change it out with an XP loader.
Exploding golf ball, XP loader. We'll take a break. Be right back.
If you're like most of us, your garage is never big enough. Need some extra room? Go see Denny at the Shed Shop in Eland and Shawano. Or maybe you need a new hunting shack or deer blind of your dreams. Again, the Shed Shop in Eland or Shawano. Complete quality built sheds, competitive prices, made with treated wood or vinyl, and handcrafted by the Mennonites. Call Denny at the Shed Shop, 715-584-3050. The Shed Shop.
Attention, Central Wisconsin. There's a huge hail sale going on right now at Stark GM of Merrill. There's just a little damage to some cars on our lot, but there's big savings to be had throughout. Come take a look at all you get. Here are just a couple examples. How about a 2014 GM certified Chevy Cruze for just $11,988 or $188 a month with no down payment? That's right, $11,988 or $188 a month with zero down. Or choose from a selection of 2014 GM certified Impalas. Yes, just $11,988 or $188 a month with no down payment. So come to Stark GM of Merrill or visit us at www.starkmerrill.com and enjoy huge hail savings on over 150 vehicles in stock. Hurry! First come, first served. Plus tax, title, license, and fees. Selling price $11,988. $188 a month. Zero down. 72 months at 2.99% for well-qualified buyers. Only while supplies last. See dealer for details.
Every single day, people just like you are leading happier, healthier lives by working out at Snap Fitness.
My name is Carol Wisey. I was overweight, not feeling so good about myself. I just woke up one morning and decided enough's enough. The hardest step is walking into that gym because I'm sure you're going to feel self-conscious. When I walked through the door for the first time, I can honestly tell you I did not feel that way. They have so many different membership options. You don't need to be locked into a long-term contract. My physical health since I started working out at Snap Fitness has changed dramatically. I have a lot more energy. I'm happier. It will change your life. It will change your family's life. I promise you, if you take that first step and join Snap Fitness, you will not regret it.
Fall specials are here at Snap Fitness. Join for only $8.95 during the month of September. And get ready for our open house celebration coming in October with lots of great fun and prizes.
Here's your Central Wisconsin Weather Eye forecast powered by weatherology.com. Some fog possible across the area this morning, otherwise mostly clear skies. Highs will warm into the middle 70s by this afternoon. Winds south-southeasterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gust hour possibility. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy. Lows drop to near 59. And then a slight chance for a few showers developing on Monday with highs reaching the lower 70s. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko for Sports Fan 100.5. Right now, it's 54.
Oh, that's some beauteous music there. That always perks me up in the morning when I hear that stuff. So,
I slammed a half a gallon of chocolate milk on the way in here, and now I'm drinking more because you brought it.
oh yeah.
And,
Says
you ever slam a half a gallon of chocolate milk?
no, I don't know why you would. That'd make you sick.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So, what's new in your life? Are you have you been targeting with your bow? No. That was a countdown.
Oh, I was wondering what the heck that was.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I haven't even seen a buck on the side of the road or nothing driving around. Usually by now I see.
I saw one last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where?
On the way home.
Really? I must have drove right by it.
Yeah, it was a spike.
Oh,
He only
that
had-
don't count.
He only had one spike.
Only one spike? Oh, he was a unicorn. They do exist.
Ooh.
Skittles and unicorns. And there we go. We're up in muskie country. Is it muskie season? Is there a season on them things?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know squat about fishing. I don't know number 2 about fishing.
I do not know the river rules.
River rules?
Yeah, there's fishing season with the navigational waterways.
Navigable there, big guy.
Is slightly-
You learned that after you got past 8th grade, but that's all right.
What?
Haven't you ever heard, like, on the hillbilly, I done graduated 8th grade?
Huh.
Don't give me that look. Now you're making me look like a jerk.
I'm surprised you even know what the 8th grade is.
I went to a one-room school.
No, that was called in-school suspension. There was actually more beyond that.
Yeah, you're right. I spent a lot of time there.
Yeah.
So for muskies, you can't, as far as the inland lakes, you have to wait till whatever that first Saturday in May is when fishing season opens.
I'm going to get you on another one. Why would you call it an inland lake? Where else would the lake be?
In the middle of the ocean?
It wouldn't be a lake.
It'd be the ocean.
It'd be the ocean.
Why
do they call them inland lakes? Inland.
Ask the DNR.
Where else would the lake be there, moron?
You can go to Madison and you can ask them yourself.
Inland
go.
lakes. You know, we could. They wouldn't want me. I would probably never get out of there because I'd love to get in there and have some conversations with them. Hey,
Capitol Security would escort you off the premises?
ding dong. What's an inland lake? What's this mean? Didn't you go to school?
Be careful. There's politicians out there.
So,
Hey, it's like we were down in Madison because we're going to add this show now on ESPN of Wisconsin on 100.5 down there, and we're going to expand. So we were down there picking up some radio advertisers, and we were in a sports shop down there, and they coming on board. What was the name of that sports shop? DW
Sports Shop.
Yeah. Okay. And this guy used to be on the Conservation Congress, and they kicked him off for arguing. But this guy makes sense. He's like us. Okay. They come out with this thing that Brandon and I were talking about last week with the a deal where you can register your deer with your smartphone. Okay, what if you're Amish?
You're on a what?
What if you're Amish? They don't have smartphones.
You know what an Amish is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. They wear bib overalls and have a straw hat and a beard.
A beard kind of like this.
Beard kind of like Brandon's. Not like yours. Yours is
Not to be confused with the Mennonite.
No, no.
Well,
They're a little
there's-
different.
yeah.
Actually, you know what it takes to keep an Amish woman happy? 2 Mennonite.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
Oh no.
anyhow, but you have to register. Now they're going to this where they want you to register your deer with a smartphone.
But you can still go to a station or you can call it in.
Well, they're trying to reduce that. See,
Yeah, they're actually trying to make it so that you can only register them on
the smartphones. Yeah.
on your smartphones or call it in.
What if your battery dies in your smartphone in the woods? My battery dies all the time.
See, and the thing is I know some Amish folks that are about my age, down where I grew up, that they could use their smartphone to call in and register.
Don't say that. If their dad find out, they're gonna get a whooping.
But nobody's supposed to know about it. Yeah.
What are you looking at? Is there a donut over there? Oh, he's got to shut that switch off.
Oh,
Hey,
that was
we
that
brought
Marty you were
breakfast for you.
talking about. All right, yeah. But yeah, so that's
I said that was annoying.
yeah. It sounds like a mouse stuck in the wall. And trust me, I know what that's like. I completely kicked out the wall of my bedroom at the place I used to live.
He
at,
actually
trying to hunt this mouse.
got one of them sharpening tools, that you get in your knife kit, and he started stabbing the wall trying to get this mouse out of the wall.
Completely destroyed the wall.
Yeah, I think it was a red squirrel.
When that thing wakes you up in the middle of the night several times a night for 8 months
I
straight.
had to talk him out of getting a 12 gauge.
Yeah.
He was going to start shooting at it in the wall.
At 3:30 in the morning one night.
But everybody know
I
he did not live in an apartment complex. He lived alone in the country in the middle of nowhere.
I actually had my 45 in my hand and I was ready to start shooting at the wall one night and I didn't do it.
And this is when he doesn't drink.
If I had been drinking, I'd have took care of that thing a long time ago.
He's not. We know a redneck that did that though.
Apparently it's true when they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
This apple didn't even hit the ground.
Yeah.
No. Just sounds to me like it got apple sauced.
Tell him about our buddy down there.
All right. Well, this guy's name is Eric.
No, it's not.
I don't know his last name, but I don't call him Eric. I call him Boomhauer.
Boomhauer.
And if you've ever seen King of the Hill and you can't understand a word that Boomhauer says, yeah. That's my uncle's old neighbor.
Yeah. We couldn't understand him.
We're down there, 2011, sorry, helping my uncle move. And he comes over.
First of all, tell him why we call. I mean, my brother-in-law, Rich.
Oh yeah.
And Boomhauer here would have conversations.
Full conversations that we didn't catch a word.
We would actually sit there and look at each other, and you couldn't understand this guy at all. But they would be like, "Yeah, oh yeah, It was exactly like listening to Boomhauer and King of the Hill. I'm telling you.
He would start talking to us. He's sitting there talking to me and just rambling on and on and on. And he gets done and he looks at you like he's waiting for a reply, and I'm like, yeah. And he looks at you like, what in the heck are you saying yeah for? That don't even make sense. I didn't know what else to say. Yeah.
You'd respond to him because you didn't understand him.
Yeah.
And then he'd look at you like, you really didn't understand a word I just said, did you?
Yeah. Yeah. And when he gets a six-pack in him, there it goes. You
everything he'd say an entire paragraph.
Sound
like one word.
Yeah. It's terrible.
One long word. But anyway, so
we're down there helping my uncle move, and he's telling me about this. He had a mouse problem in his house, and he had traps set and all that. And This guy is your typical, when you think of a typical southern redneck, 12 gauge sitting next to the couch and all that. Yeah, he had the 12 gauge sitting next to the couch, and he said,
Yep.
I was sitting there one day.
He was a well-off redneck because he had a double wide.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He was doing well.
He's-
and a tractor.
Did it run?
Oh, yeah.
It
was
ran.
tractor.
Oh, he was well off.
Yeah, he was doing well.
Yeah. He worked on it a lot, though. So, yeah.
That doesn't matter, though.
So he's sitting over. He said, well, I was sitting over there the one day, and he said it was real hot out, and I was in the house watching TV and having a beer. And he
For
said,
breakfast.
he says, this mouse that he's been after is all of a sudden it comes out from behind the entertainment stand in the living room, and it walks over to the corner of the wall,
He'd been hunting
And
this one for a long time.
runs up to the doorway to the kitchen, and disappears in the kitchen. Then he thinks to himself, oh, he'll go in there and get caught. Well, he never did. He never went in there and got caught. All of a sudden, this thing, a little while later, comes back out, and it's sitting right in the doorway to the kitchen. And he's watching it, and this mouse is just sitting there.
Taunting him. Just saying,
And
come and get me.
then all of a sudden, it starts going back around, goes behind the entertainment center, and it pops out the other side.
Sticks his tongue
And it's walking along the wall. The other side of this wall is the outside of his trailer home. And it's sitting there, He puts his beer down real calm. I mean, the way he told the story was just, you would be in tears right now laughing when he got to this point in the story, because the way he tells it.
Because he's like Boomhauer, and he's like, hey, I set my beer
crazy.
down.
He sets his
pick
beer
up.
down real calmly, and he picks up his 12-gauge shotgun sitting right next to him. And, of course, it's
Because
loaded.
every redneck down there just has a 12-gauge shotgun loaded sitting next to the couch, just in case.
And he draws down on that mouse sitting there in his living room and blows a big hole in the wall of his trailer. But he got that mouse.
And then he didn't even get up. He sets the shotgun
He
down,
sets the
picks up the
shotgun
beer,
back
and
down.
continues watching TV.
Yep. No big deal. He puts the shotgun down, grabs his beer, and goes back to watching whatever it was he was watching, football or something.
How do you like that?
I'm just surprised he didn't have to call Hank to bring him a new tank.
Yeah.
And that's it.
We sell
And he sells it.
propane accessories.
And then he put a little duct tape over the hole, and that was the end of it. Yep.
It was
This really happened.
that was interesting.
That wasn't the only bullet hole he had in his trailer, but we're not going to tell any more stories about
Yeah,
that.
we'll leave that alone. Oh, boy.
If Rich wants to tell that story, he can call in and tell it.
Yeah, come on in, Uncle Rich. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Biggie Outdoors, located at Cedar Creek, is reopening its doors soon after its new remodeling. Home to the area's first and only big game hunting museum, with educational exhibits displaying animals from around the world and facts around the hunters' contributions to their survival. Pick up some unique souvenirs and gifts from the museum and from the Biggie TV shows. Meet the pro staff from Biggie TV and Biggie Outdoor Radio. A great place to stop in with the whole family. And while you're there, book your next hunting trip with the Biggie Outdoors Professional Hunters. With over 21 personal hunting destinations worldwide, you'll be sure to find a quality getaway with the Biggie Outdoors destinations. Biggie Outdoors is also home to Adrenaline Hydrographic. Check us out online at BiggieOutfitters.com and register to win a free hunt. Biggie Outdoors at Cedar Creek. Welcome back to Biggie Outdoor Radio. This segment is brought to you by Bruise Brothers, located on Highway X in Weston, just off of Highway 29. Fresh burger ground daily from country fresh meats and awesome hand-cut fries with all the tasty seasonings to choose from. They got plenty of tap brews with 35 beers on tap. If you haven't made your way on over to Bruise Brothers yet, you need to head on over and check them out. And tell them Big E sent you, and they'll give you a little something special from us just for mentioning it. But head on over there, and you'll be hooked up with the best burgers in town. That's Bruise Brothers on Highway X in Weston.
Hello. Hello, are we there? Hello, we back.
We are back, Patrick.
Oh, we are back, and we are live. Wait, are we? We're semi-live.
Memorex.
It beats being dead. We could be zombies. I can't wait for that day to come. The zombie apocalypse. It could come. Then we could get some zombie Bigfoots out there too. How about that? What are you doing?
Oh, I was actually.
See anything interesting? You find that guy's buck yet?
No, I didn't. I gave up on that. I can't remember the name of the guy that posted the pictures.
Oh, are you sure you remember the name of the guy that actually got it?
Oh yeah, I know who got it. Yeah.
Did Getz really get it?
Yes.
Did Getz got it?
Yeah, Getz got it good. He got him.
Hey, speaking of that, we don't like to get into politics, but hey, guess what? I am endorsing these nuts. He came out swinging. Definitely he is.
He came out swinging, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't that young man from Wisconsin?
I don't really know. I guess it's a politician by the name of these nuts.
I thought it was like Sheboygan, but
no. But
it's a young. You realize that it's like a 12-year-old kid.
Hey, whatever.
I thought he was from South Carolina.
I don't.
Hey, I think there's
these
nuts are everywhere.
It's just the point that it's something that a young man that's not even eligible to vote came up with.
That's
Well,
clever.
there you go. It is clever. Yeah.
However, but I do believe that D's Nuts is registered for president to run for president.
Yeah.
Appropriate paperwork has been filed.
Yeah. That would make a great. That would just. I mean, why not? I mean, our country has become a joke right now, as it is everywhere for everything else. Why not?
So I'm just
Well,
wondering.
let the rest of the country be talking about. Oh my God! President of the United States is these nuts. They got a pair of nuts for a president.
I'm just wondering if a particular nut company from central, at least geographically speaking, Illinois would be interested in helping underwrite that campaign.
Where else would you get a nut company from?
Well, apparently their nuts go really good with adult beverages.
Oh.
I'm trying to not say the product name.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. But we've had a couple of nuts around the country almost all the time anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another State of the Union address by D's Nuts.
And the official barber to come and shave these nuts.
Oh my God. I think we should probably change the subject. Oh man.
Please.
Oh, we are walking the line this morning, buddy.
Hey, we're talking about presidential candidates here.
Yeah.
I don't know
Walking
what
the
everybody
line, walking the line.
I don't know what everybody else is thinking about here. Yeah.
Well, all I know is if I was president, they ain't coming near me with a shaver.
Oh, or there would be another one. We could have the Duck Commander run.
I think Phil Robertson actually would stand a dang good chance of winning it.
Honestly, you probably would.
Yeah.
A guy like Phil Robertson would run. He'd
be good for this country.
He'd sweep the nation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be, and then we'd have a president in there. And that would be a good president too, with long beard, the whole works.
Oh yeah.
Phil for president.
Make it a law. Beards for everybody.
Yep. Phil McCracken. What is? Oh, Phil Robertson. Yeah, that's his name. I don't know where my mind is. What did they think?
Film at 11.
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
Yep. Duck season would become a national holiday.
oh, absolutely.
I wonder how they'd get it. Now, just imagine he's president. How would you get his CIA guys out there to protect him while he's out in the duck boat?
Out there blowing up beaver dams. Oh, man.
He wouldn't need no protection, I can tell you.
He'd have Psy.
He's got CIA.
You got Psy. You don't need anyone else.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Hey, Jack.
Oh, I'd be secretary of something. But can you imagine all this? Oh, Lord.
Secretary of crazy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be the senator of the state of confusion.
Yeah. Well,
good Lord.
Nice to have you back. You make quick trips wherever you go.
That was down to the corner of 6th and East West Avenue.
Yeah, you're fast. You're like the Flash. Shazam. You remember that movie Shazam? You don't remember it. You're too young for that. You don't even know who Shazam was, do you?
Yeah.
The guy would
Not ShamWow.
The guy
Shazam.
would smack his wrists together. Shazam! And things would flash and then...
Actually, I think they made a movie about it that Shaquille O'Neal starred in.
Get out of here. Shaquille O'Neal was Shazam.
Am I wrong?
Don't watch a lot of movies. Just no touch.
No way Shaquille O'Neal was Shazam.
I could be dreaming that up. I can't remember.
What the world?
I should look it up.
No, I was just thinking more about this. I was thinking more about the power of Grayskull at the moment. Sorry.
There's been so many of those remakes and those.
Oh, it was Kazam. Yeah, I guess there's a difference.
Yeah, there's quite a difference between Kazam and Shazam.
Yeah, there's Kazam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look up Shazam and you'll see something. That was a different movie. Oh, no, wait. Actually, it was Captain America.
How do you spell it? 2 A's?
No.
1 A?
Shazam.
Oops, I had Shazam. We need Shazam.
Kind of had a Shazam when he did it.
Oh.
So, did you find it?
I guess, yeah, there's no way Shaquille O'Neal could have been Shazam.
It was one of them. It was one of them movies that you wouldn't have actually. Today's people watch it today. The special effects wouldn't have stood up. Yeah.
Was it one of them like watching a Chinese movie?
It would have been
here in
like
America?
watching Knight Rider. You know, when you watch Knight Rider today, it's like people watch this stuff.
Hey, what's wrong with Kit?
I want a car that talks to me.
Yeah.
I want a car that can drive itself and pick me up when I want.
Yeah, well, there's some nights when you're out having a couple of brewskis that it'd be nice to have that, you know. Kid, there's a squad behind us. Get me home. Lay down some oil and drop some tacks on the road and let's get out of here. What are you looking at up there?
I'm trying to do math in my head.
Oh, Lord, we're going to be here all day. What is it, 2 + 3?
Just under 2, just under 3.5.
Oh.
So
anyway,
10 seconds and you'll have your 3.
back on this something more serious. This bow season that we got going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
What if we took our expedition bows out to South Dakota and hunted prairie dogs with bows?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen anybody do that on TV.
No, we should do it.
That'd be fun.
I'm dead serious. Oh, yeah.
We start out with the crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
the next gen. That's their next gen crossbows we got. Use them.
Mm-hmm.
Then work our way up to the expedition bows. Start sticking them. See how good we really are.
I would just start out with the expedition right away.
Well, you gotta like lead up to it. You can't just start out. You gotta have some foreplay.
Okay, all right.
You know, you gotta.
So once you get them on the arrow, you shouldn't be able to put the arrow right on the spit then, right?
Yeah. Yep. Just
No, you don't eat them little buggers. They carry some kind of disease. I don't remember. The bubonic plague.
What?
Yeah.
The bubonic plague.
Yes, sir.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. But
You don't eat.
they seriously carry that?
They do. That's what wipes them out every now and then.
Huh.
You don't eat prairie dogs. That's why they don't like them. That when they get into those their dens get really, really big and they get big towns. Eventually, that's what'll wipe them out, and all of a sudden their towns are empty because they carry that. That's why they're such a nuisance, because they carry some pretty nasty diseases.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So then where would we go after we shot him with the bow? Would we be throwing our outdoor edge knives at him?
No, we just
Swords. We get swords.
Yeah, as you stand there and wait for them to poke their head out and just.
You got to be quick though. I don't know if you could do that.
Well, it'd be worth a try.
Yeah.
Definitely be worth a try. So, what do you think about the hogs in Wisconsin? Do you think we really have a hog problem up there? Or do you
Not
think
yet,
it's a
but if
bunch-
we got a few that are out,
I think it's a hogwash. I think it's a bunch of hogwash.
hogwash. Yeah.
That's another thing I'd like to hear. I'd like to hear if anybody actually ever has seen a wild hog in Wisconsin, because I think it's BS. I don't.
Yeah.
You hear the DNR talking about it, but you also hear the DNR saying we have too many deer in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that either. We'll take a break. Maybe somebody will call us and say they actually seen a wild hog.
Yeah.
Okay.